Black owned. It's about business, our culture, creating legacies. See us, hear us, support the movement. We are Black owned.
Hello, everyone. This is Tanya Michelle of Black Owned Reporting, coming to you with a business based out of Atlanta, Georgia. We here at Black Owned Reporting are using YouTube as a platform to highlight Black owned businesses by people that look just like us. At the end of this interview, feel free to like, subscribe, and share. So with that said, Jude, introduce yourself to the people.
Hello, everybody. It's my pleasure. My name is Jude St. Pierre, and I'm the proud owner of St. Pierre Fencing Construction, where we build all types of fences: wood, chain link, wrought iron, PVC, any type of fence. Besides installing what you see, if you don't see something, we can fabricate it. We just love what we do, but most of all, we love people, so we love taking care of them.
Great. Well, thank you for taking the time to interview with us. So, Jude, tell us, what made you go into business for yourself? How did it all start?
Well, I personally don't feel I had much of a choice. I'm a little loud, outspoken. I couldn't keep a job when I was younger. And I knew what was coming. I'm 53 now, and I did not want to be at my age and ever come home to tell my wife, significant other, or anybody I lost my job. Because when you lose your job, that's a death. Nobody died, but something died. Your life froze. And I remember seeing how traumatic that was, to see someone lose a job where they got wedding plans or plans for a vacation. I was like, you know what? I cannot trust my future to the things that I saw in society. Was like, ain't no way. I can't invest 5 and 10 years to be, I'm always the first. I was always the first to get fired. So I was like, no, I'm going to do something for myself and my children and my family. I'm going to start a business so I would never have to deal with that. And it's good. Okay. It's work for me.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Listen, you're honest. You put it out there. Not everyone is built to work for somebody else. And not everyone is built to own a business. So you told us how it started.
Yes, let's talk about it.
And you also mentioned some of the advantages of having your own. You don't have to trust your future to anyone else but yourself. Right. Okay. Amen. Is there any other benefits besides that, besides leaving a legacy for your family?
That's everything there, all of it. It's all a part of it, leaving a legacy to the family, even teaching my sons. And I have 2 sons that are adults now. And it was about teaching them. Also, to me, it was this, let me be real. I was a dreamer. Mm-hmm. And they was telling me that I had to get a job. You was brought up, told, go to school, get a job. It never felt right. And when I tried it, it was very uncomfortable. I wind up doing a lot of things I shouldn't have because of misdirection. And when I wanted to go into business, I didn't have, like, let's say, a dad or someone that had been there that I could say, hey, how do we do this? So it was kind of just, had to just follow my stomach.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Right, follow your guts. I hear that. Owning a business is
got much emotion out of me. Ask me the question again so I can properly answer, because I just went off left field.
No, you were trying to get it in.
Something that really means a lot to me.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yes, you say this really means a lot to me. You triggered a lot of emotions. This is one of my, as a growing man, when I was early 20s, this was really a huge dilemma, finding work and finding a career path, not wanting to be a statistic.
So if going to work for somebody else is not for you, you have to make it do good.
And that's the hard thing. When I used to feel like, oh my God, just really bad, because I couldn't keep a job. But then come to find out there was more in me than that.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a chance to create things for customers, just have different situations where I had a brain, whereas before, when I was losing jobs, I was told I didn't have a brain. Oh, you damn sure don't need to be going into business. You know what I mean? It was like I got more no's, more don't do it. That you just wasting your darn time than anything, to where I just shut down, didn't tell anybody I was going into business. It was more, I'm just doing this like on a down low for
Right.
Going to work and having a business like that. If you see me doing something, what you doing? Oh, no, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing nothing. Because it's like I didn't even want to talk to nobody about it because I knew I had no choice. I needed this to live.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been in business?
Oh, wow. I'm 53 now. I would say I've been in business at least 30 years. Well, I have adult children that have never seen me hold a job.
Wow. There you go. That speaks to success.
That was the fantasy goal,
mm-hmm.
To raise my voice and be like, I raised you without punching a clock. I raised you by my wits, by figuring it out, And that was important to me.
Good. So when you spoke so eloquently, you also shared that you kept a lot of things to yourself because you don't want the negativity coming in your brain and discouraging you from getting started. I'm quite sure there are other challenges of owning a business. Can you share that with us?
There's nothing but challenges. Nobody wants to be your friend. Nobody wants to hear that because it's not what we were programmed to do. Mm-hmm. We were programmed to, it's so bad. We love our children and we tell them the worst thing in the world. Get up, grow up, go to school and get a job, which is, no, it's not right. Mm-hmm. We should be and grow up and feel what life has for you. Because if you look at life nowadays, you have children figuring things out, making a couple $1 million in a day, and then just living life differently.
Yep.
And no, I just feel like that is wrong because you can make a living without a job. This matter of fact, America was built and designed for what? The pioneer. So where'd that come from? That was just a story for us, a disturbance or something?
Right.
Because that's exactly what it is. It's a disturbance from the, no. Mm-hmm. You should see what you can do, but to feed yourself, no, you do not have to punch a 9-to-5. That is a system set up for, if you don't really know where you're going or what you want to do, Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with a job. Matter of fact, you have to have a job to learn structure and a lot of things, but you're supposed to have a job to move on.
Right.
Bro.
I hear you. So you would say that the struggle is constant. Things are coming at you left and right.
Yes, because I find nobody wants you in business. Because everybody wants you working for them. We live in a systemized society, shall I say? Whether you understand what I mean?
I understand exactly what you mean because I know in the area of construction, it's pretty tough for people of color to break in.
Yes, we want to get a job, to work for, help someone else build a legacy. Right. This America was not designed to say, you go out and build your legacy. Well, it was, but you have to know that for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, pardon me.
That's okay.
It's everything is hard. No one's going to open any doors and help you. Everybody's looking and watching, see, can you do it? Can you not do it? Right. And sometimes nobody's watching. When you fall, you'll hear people laughing.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Good. You'll hear people clap. It's like, wow, I didn't know anybody was looking. And then that has come to hurt my feelings. Like, wow, you were watching me struggle and you knew what to do, but you wouldn't tell me. People just want to see if you're going to make it or not.
Well, the bottom line here, Jude, is that you made it because you were in business for what? Nearly 30 years. So that's a testimony in itself. That's a great start and a great continuance. And like I said, a legacy left behind for your family. So you're doing a great job. And to those who are listening, I hope that this is words of encouragement for you just to get out there, start the business, and to ignore the negativity that comes from you left and right, family, friends, and foe. Just keep pushing forward.
If you're not smart enough, that means that you're really supposed to do it. Guess what? Most businesses are started by the not so smart folks, all right? Mm-hmm. Now, the real brilliant ones, what do they? Yeah, they go to college and stuff and get a good job, and they get hired by us.
So, Jude, if anyone in the Atlanta area wants to use your business, how can they get in contact with you? And I'm about to share some of your work. How could they get in contact with you?
I love texting. 404-391-8897. That's my cell number. Been for since 1995.
Okay. And I see your email is on this slide, as well as your fax and your office number.
You know what? I got rid of my office number. I just use my cell phone number.
Okay. So that'll come up in the video.
And email, which is all one word, stpierrefence@aol.com. And you see, I'm with AOL. We've been there since 95 came to Georgia.
And look at some of the wonderful work that you have done.
Yes, build decks as well.
Right. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yes. She had no backyard and we made her backyard.
Okay. All right. You made it do what it do.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I love to, matter of fact, that's the motto of my company. Take care of God's children. It's simple. That's all we do. Where we go, everything's safe. Our customers have no worries and no headaches. We got no time to play.
That's right. Do you have any final words of advice to anyone who's looking into starting their own business, particularly in construction or fencing?
Any kind of business you want to start, get a sense of urgency about your business, because the more time goes by, the more it feels like, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. No, get a sense of urgency. Mm-hmm. Jump on and stop worrying about what you don't know. Everybody will tell you, well, I want to start a business. I got to do X, Y, and Z, but then I'm waiting to find out about this before I do that. No, you'll never get nowhere that way. Mm-hmm. Do everything that you know to do. And we never do that. We're always waiting for something. Get everything done. Get the whole plate clean. You know, like let's say you want to buy a house, get that credit together. Start work on stuff beforehand.
Right.
And don't worry about what you don't know. Mm-hmm. You're going to get that when you do what you know.
Mm-hmm. Right. Great words of advice. Jude, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule. I know you're on a job now, right? I can tell by the way that you're dressed. And I pulled you away from work.
But this was a pleasure to do it again anytime.
Oh, thank you. And to everyone who's listening to this interview, be inspired, be encouraged. If you have a desire to start your own, look at this video and keep pushing forward. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And until next time, have a good day.
I'm shining. I'm shining. I'm shining. I'm shining. I'm shining. I'm shining.